Hello everyone. Today Jagex came out with a very interesting news post, and it's pretty much talking about reworks to the EoC, and in particular to armor. And so a week or two ago, Modmark made a news post saying that people should buy up high level gear because they're going to make it better. And I did sort of dismiss it then because it wasn't quite clear what was going to happen, but it does sound like it's actually going to be worth having. I still don't understand why they're making these news posts rather than just implementing the content and letting the prices settle themselves. But anyway, so what this news post says is, first off, they're making high-level NPCs much more powerful offensively, so you'll need more defensive gear and more food to take them down. They're also changing how the defensive values on armor work, so that it's an exponential increase rather than linear, so high-level gear will be significantly better than low-level gear, so that makes it much better to have things like next gear and rather than just being able to get by with the Barrows gear. So yeah, that'll be a better way to do it, I think. And then they're also adding strength boosts and set effects. They mentioned that they're definitely adding strength boosts to Torva, Pernix, and Virtus, and then also to a few other items like bandos chest plates. So on top of that, they're also giving additional stat effects, so strength bonuses for full next gear. I thought they said something about passive healing, but I guess they changed that and decided just to do strength bonuses instead. And then they're also reducing how effective abilities are at healing, in particular the regeneration and rejuvenate abilities, because you could pretty much just do bosses without using any food. So for this, they're making a 5-minute cooldown on rejuvenate and reducing regenerate to only heal 20%. So that will make combat significantly more balanced in terms of PVM, which I think is probably good. I'm still not completely sold on the armors being necessary for all the bosses, so I didn't actually buy any of the next sets for myself. I'm just going to wait the month or two or whatever it is to get the gear from player-owned ports, and yeah, I'll just wait on that. But if you're a little worried about it, next gear might be a good option. You'll probably still be fine with Barrows if you use your abilities correctly, but having next gear will definitely be much more useful than it is currently. And okay, so this stuff actually isn't in the game quite yet. It's coming out this coming Monday, or at least that's when it's planned for, and it should be coming out along with the Kalphite King and the Hadean Skull Wolves, as well as a large list of player recommended changes to the game. So yeah, the player recommended changes are often quite good, so looking forward to that. And then one final note is that they're adding new chaotic claws to the game, and they're going to be not quite like the other chaotic weapons. You're going to actually have to add dragon claws to them in order to make them, but they're going to be chaotic level weapons with a higher critical hit chance. So depending on whether they're stab or slash weapons, they'll be probably better than the dual chaotic rapier or longsword, and actually maybe better than both depending on what you're fighting. So that's quite a cool update. I've got a few pictures on screen here of some of the flips that I did today because of this. And yeah, this is why I don't really think they should be announcing this stuff in advance. You can make so much money by flipping these when the update isn't even coming out for another week. So as you can see, let's see, what did I get there? I know I made about 18 mil on Dragon Claws, or just on the offhand so far. I actually haven't sold the main hand ones yet, but the offhands I bought them for 300k a piece and sold them for 4.8 mil a piece about an hour later. And then with the next armors, I made about 20 mil on the Pernix body and 10 mil on Torva plate body, but then I lost 4 mil on Torva plate legs because they had a bit of a dip, and I decided just to sell them to be safe because they rose very, very quickly, very large amount very quickly. So yeah, I ended up making quite a bit of money off of that, which was nice. I think it was 44 mil, which is, yeah, quite significant. So that's really all that I wanted to talk about in this video, just to bring this to people's attention. I do recommend reading the news post if you haven't yet. You can just check it out on the RS main page. And so yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I plan on doing a Kalphite King stream probably next Tuesday because I have classes on Monday. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, thanks for watching.